Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. TSM won their map pick of Cobble, is able to push it over to the decider. It's going to be Overpass, Selfless versus TSM. Continuing now with Selfless on the CT side, consisting of Uber, Relics, Mainline, Nifty, and Mitch. Nifty and Mitch being the tryouts right now for Selfless, having lost Kusta and possibly replaced Lucky. TSM on the T side, that'll be Automatic Vice, Sick, FNS, and Semphis.
And of course, it's another map that Mitch has not played with this team on. They did play it with Nifty a couple of times in PSCA and once in the Mountain Qualifer. They have some experience with it. It's also one of the maps we've seen TSM be successful, and you see them just sweep through this pistol round with little problems. As looks like they're going to take it. Yeah, that was real fast.
So fast, I didn't even see it.
So fast, it crashed my game. So I'll be back.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Relics trying to hold on at bank, but Finesse with, I think it was, what, 2 quick frags coming out with the last one there. That'll be the third. Nifty had a few lined up, but way too many in his sights. He was kind of hiding on in stairs. He was only able to get one, so TSM fly through that pistol. No problem there. And let's see on Overpass. It's actually the map that they have played the most. But, oh, well, that doesn't even qualify, actually. That's got data back from the Danish lineup. So recently they've played E-Frag. Oh, even that. That was in December, excuse me. The European dates confused me. So one map on it. TSM beat X-Astral Authority 16-11. Yeah, that's the only one they got on it.
Yep. Which, we'll talk a little bit about it once we get to gun rounds about how they approach this map. David, I did watch that game and pulled some notes from it, so we'll talk about that in a minute, but we're just going to see how the rest of these like anti-eco rounds play out here, as they already have 3 kills on this one, 5 on 2, pretty quick again here from TSM. They will be able to put this bomb into the A-bomb site quite soon. No one really in the area to contest that. They don't know that quite yet. They'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, trying to hold on, maybe get a frag, take one of these guns away, save it into the next round, but even that'll be difficult at this point. Uber waiting up on top of the ladder, and actually about to get pushed from both sides, potentially. Finesse is able to fall back, and oh no, Automatic doesn't get him soon enough to keep Finesse alive. A little unfortunate. Let's see Relics, he's about to be spotted out. He'll have to take a fight. Nice shot from Relics, pushes up. That's definitely not the first thing you're going to check in your Semphis, but then he kind of runs out. Not really clearing anything, looking a bit lost, and Automatic will take him down. So clean second round here for TSM.
Yep, so they're up 2-0 now, and Selfless will have even less to work with in this round, so I would expect this to be the 3-0 start for TSM, which would be good. As, of course, they lost the first map in a pretty one-sided fashion, but they recovered well on their map pick on Cobble, and now we're on the randomized third map, which is one of the only maps that TSM has won coming into tonight, in like the 6 or so maps that they've played.
Well, this time, Selfless will get very aggressive with the pop flash, ready to fly out into playground and kill everyone that's there. No one's there. That's TSM, let's go over at B. They brought down Relics. Relics has told his team they gambled wrong on this round, but it's still nice to see them try something rather than just do nothing and kind of play in defaults. So good effort, but not rewarded for it.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to boost up, do some crappy... Oh, no. Automatic just absolutely wrecked that idea. And so it's just Uber left here with the P250. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot of anything. So TSM, we'll get to 3-0 start. Now we'll move into our opening gun round. And just to give you a couple quick notes about how I've seen TSM play this map. Granted, it's only been one time, so data's pretty limited. But again, you're going to see Automatic and Vice play the extremities or play the solo position. So usually that's going to be Vice stairs, usually Automatic lurking B. But I would say Automatic as a B lurk plays it pretty aggressively. Like, he pushes in the short and into construction often. Pretty fast. It doesn't like sit way back like some other lurkers do, like say a Hiko or something. So keep out on that. And then they just kind of work the parts with Finesse and Sick and Semphis to get control for A hits. Or their other big thing is they love heavy B hits. They use it a lot, almost as much as we saw the heavy A executes on Cash. So just something to keep an eye on.
Yep. It's going to be a little harder to come by, though, just because you actually need to take mid and long control to start off the round to even approach A in the first place. Depending on how, of course, Selfless is going to play it. And you can see them a little aggressive off short.
Here, by the way. As a B lurk, he's already at sandbags, so that's just like really fast lurk play.
Yeah, not biding this time outside of Monster. Often see a lot of people just hiding out in that corner. And he can also come up quickly through the stairs or even push through B behind those A rotators. But here's Nifty inside the bathrooms, finds one, but goes for the repeat onto Sempeth instead of maybe just falling back. So a bit aggressive, trying to make a play when he already did make it, right? He got that first kill and could have just run away.
Yeah, that's true. That's happened to him a couple of times throughout the series, but he is a newer player. Mainline going to be able to catch Sempeth, so now he brings the numbers back to his team's side as we're going to see the rest of TSM just push up upper park, though, and Sick going to be able to catch Mainline as he tries to fall back into the site. Vice picking up Relics doing the exact same thing, so how quickly the tables have turned in this round as TSM now have a 3-on-2 post-plant situation.
Yeah, and they did plan for the bathroom side. Even still, Sick is going to take an entry into Bank and look down those back halls a little bit. That smoke is off the mark. Molotov must have been there to pop it a bit early as it's just floating in the air. And speaking of Molotov, there's another one going onto the truck. And I like this. Vice is just on the site. He's low. He knows he's going to die, but he's playing so much time. And then he's the distraction, which allows Sick to come out of Bank and get 2 frags. So well played there on the post plan from TSM.
Yeah, so already a good start here to the game for TSM, and the way the money pattern kind of works, they should be able to get to 5, as this should be kind of another save round here from Selfless. So they'll be off to a good start. They'll be building up their own bank pretty well on most of their players. Finesse and Vice may be the exception to that, but we've already seen Sick and Finesse off to good starts this game. Same with Automatic, and they'll open up default once again. Going to be an A stack this time around, it looks like, as we see 4 players pushing upper park right into Sick and Finesse, who are waiting in the playground.
Second time they've done this now. This might actually work out, because they're here this time, that being TSM and playground. Sick here boosted up behind the triangle. Oh man, even if he gets flashed, isn't such a good spot. It may not even matter. At least drop off, and that flash has to come first. That's covered mostly by the trees. Oh, he just shits over it. Oh, it's perfect by Sick. And what a sprite transfer over onto Uber. They don't have armor, and I know they just got pistols, but that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's like literally the perfect counter to an upper park push. This is playing that crazy boost. So well done. Relic's left alone here with just a P250 and armor. So looking to see if maybe he picks up a straggler over here on the A-bomb site. But easily spotted out by Sempeth. And so it is the 5-0 start for TSM. So let's see if they can keep it up, though. I mean, Selfless has only had 1 buy this half. This will be their second crack at it. Last time around, they got the opening pick with Nifty's op, but just kind of got swarmed afterwards and lost control of A, and that's how the round went. This time around, we'll see if they can fare better, as TSM so far content just to open up with that same default. But we may see them now go for that heavy B execute. I'm talking about they really love to do this. This is kind of one of their favorite plays on this map from the one game I did see.
Well, they're going in fast. They will slow it down, start walking. Oh, Simpus, the sniper support, man. Bradley Cooper in the house. And that allows Sick to come out and get not one, but 2 entries. Takes down Uber off the site and Relics out of the B window. 4 plays 2, mainline and Nifty left over. Trying to take on the retake, but already pretty much dealt an impossible hand. And
yeah,
spotted out, too.
Yeah, and that was just really unfortunate for Mitch to step out to try to contest the B push. He even had a nice little pop flash to peek with, but Sempeth unfazed by it. Or if he was, it still didn't matter. He still connects the shot, and that's what helps open up that B bomb site. Look for TSM to do that quite a lot this half. You know, it's pretty much the only 2 plays they have is default and rush B. Like that's pretty much the 2 options they have from what I saw. But again, that was only 1 game, so maybe they've worked on more things in practice. But this is a great start for them. Now they're up 6-0. Selfless money is still quite low. They do save a couple of rifles, but the other players will just be on, you know, FAMAS armor or maybe pistol armor utility. So they're going to be lacking a bit for sure going into this next round.
Yeah, I mean, saving the 2 guns is nice. That allows 2 kits to stay up. Nifty will actually purchase into another, and let's see, looks like mostly rifles and even still the op. Okay, everyone has a rifle. I thought at least 1 person. Maybe Uber honestly should have just gone a 5.7 and got the utility. But depending on how they use them, it might be fine.
Better at least FAMAS armor utility, but he went M4, no utility armor, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, mainline taking a quick little peek there. Out of the long bathrooms, and will not be able to fall off. The support there for Nifty, but ooh, almost had the second shot, but it's sick. That surprises him and catches Nifty off guard. So 3-on-3 actually, and oh, Selfless landing a shot onto mid. So advantage now quickly falling away as Relics with that FAMAS will bring down Vice. So 2-on-2. Quick pop flash, Relics hears it bouncing on the ground. He will dodge it, tries to get out wide for another kill of his, and Uber from behind. Maybe has secured the round. Sick is left in a 1v1. He has a lot of time to play with.
But not much health to work with is the big problem here, as he is going to backtrack through long A with that bomb. Actually see if he can't get behind the flank, trying to flank the flank. Uber applies to it, but still is going to get caught by the op bullet of 6. So TSM up 7-0. And I mean, Selfless showed us a lot there on Cash, but since then they've really struggled in this series. And so that upset potential from Selfless is kind of withering away round by round at this point, at this rate.
The exhibit of 1v1, Sick. Heard you liked flanks, so he flanked the flanker.
I thought you were going to mix in something about cooking flanks. Flank steak.
Too hungry to do that. Causes me too much pain. Mainline, ooh, quick peek. Vice holding it, but not at an aggressive enough angle to spot this. So CT's getting a bit more aggressive and having a ton of control of construction in the middle of the map right now.
I mean, Automatic likes to do this, and maybe they have a read on it. That's why you see mid-position like this, but Automatic going to hit the shot. So they tried to counter the construction push Automatic likes to do, but he's gotten both frags over here by
that
himself.
has failed.
Yes. You can set yourself up for it, well, but you got to hit the shots at the end of the day, and they did not. But Mainline at least kills him and clears out B, knows no one is here, so he knows that these two guys can actually commit to A, and he himself will be able to rotate pretty quickly to help them out.
It's actually kind of a hard area to hold if you're Selfless, because they move down there. One man's inside of stairs, watching the door. The first player was watching the short drain, and the other player was on sandbags watching B because no one was in B. It would work maybe a little bit better if you actually had a, let's say, someone goes down there with the op, is watching Monster, so you know that they can't come short drain. Then you can actually set up a crossfire and help each other once you're inside of construction. So you get in construction, you get the op to watch short drain, you don't send someone stairs, and then with 3 people you can kind of better cover every direction.
But now TSM, with those 2 kills from Automatic, have a big man advantage. Now they're clearing out the A-bombs. I hear Sick finally dealt with by Mainline, but now we have even seen them double back to B. So it's going to be a tough retake here for Selfless. Just 2 rifles in play. Are they even going to go for it? Looks like they are. They're in the graffiti area, so they seem somewhat committed. Maybe they'll fall back if they can't find any picks, but no, here they come just pressing in one by one, just trying to see if they can find anything, but so far all they found is Synthesis op. Mainline will get traded out there in the end, so 8-0 for TSM. This might be a quick game. We even have a tactical timeout coming from Selfless, which is definitely warranted at this point.
Yeah, it's a good time to take the pause. Starting to get a little out of hand. You've found no success whatsoever on your CT side. Let's take a look. Has even been the closest round? Pistol round dominant, second round dominant, third dominant. Round 4, only 2 terrorists live. Dominant round 5, dominant round 6. Round 7 was pretty close with just 1 person up, and then that last one wasn't too bad, but TSM still kept 2 people alive. The money is so good right now. They can take like 3 rifle losses.
It's just shots being hit. I mean, it's not like TSM is doing anything special. Again, they're not like this crazy tactical team. We saw that very clearly on Cash, and even on the last map where they won, yes, but it was pretty simple stuff. And on this map, I mean, you just have Automatic waltzing through short B by himself, getting 2 entries. I mean, that's just...
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to defend against that or trade that or what have you. And again, it just didn't work out. And we've been seeing little individual plays like that. I mean, that is it. TSM is a very individualistic team. They put players out in certain areas and they look to make plays. Sick is kind of one of the aggro guys looking to make plays on like their area of focus, while Automatic looks to make plays on the perimeter of the map. And if it works out, then yeah, TSM racks up rounds. But you can trade efficiently as an opponent to TSM. You should be able to find some rounds, but unfortunately, Selfless hasn't done that yet.
Mitch has 5 ADR. 5 ADR.
Not good.
It's not good. That's crazy. Yeah, we can just take a look at it there with the end game. Pretty low. I mean, look how low the bar is for this whole squad of CTs anyways. They're just really not getting kills.
Yeah, they're really not.
Simple
I
as
mean, like I
that.
said, things looked really good on Cash. Cobble, iffy. Obviously, not that great. Overpass has been pretty miserable, to be honest. Like, short of a couple of rounds where we saw Nifty get like an opening pick with the op, and it looked okay for a moment, it's been pretty much the TSM train rolling through town on its way to the round of 4.
Well, there is a train on Overpass. Is that where it goes? The round of 4?
Yeah, it goes to the semifinals.
Nice.
TSM are all aboard right now.
Yeah, and actually, we mentioned it earlier when we started this off. The games tonight, Selfless, Team SoloMid, this is map 3 of the first series. Later on, CLG Energy. Winner of each of these will play each other in the round of 4. So,
Indeed, they will.
looking like TSM will play CLG or Energy.
Seems to be the case unless Selfless can recuperate here on the CT side. They pretty much need to win out at this point to be competitive.
Yeah, this will be tough to come back from this.
Yeah, indeed.
And they do have 5 minutes of a pause. They've used 2 of it, 3 of it now. So they can reset themselves, think of some strategies, envision themselves mentally, just getting headshots, sports psychology stuff. That'll be tough though with all the FAMASas they have. Everyone's got a smoke, everyone's got a flash. That's not that much. SoloMid, if they play slow and methodically, shouldn't really have any trouble grabbing the control of pretty much whatever they want to take with a couple well-placed flashes and Molotovs.
Trying to think if there's anything specific that Selfless can do to try to counter TSM, but again, TSM hasn't done anything crazy. It's just your standard stuff, just working control of middle and long A or heavy B executes. It's been the 2 things to think about. I think it's just about Selfless maybe playing in more tradable positions. Like if you're going to get aggressive somewhere, make sure you're set up to actually trade properly.
Ready? They didn't have much time anyway. They were going to get unpaused in about 50 seconds. Here we go. I think plain and simple, Selfless just starting to start. Oh gosh, retry that. They need to start getting kills.
Yeah, I feel like that timeout was like, hey guys, start hitting your shots, now go take a restroom break. Obviously that case.
It might have been. Crazier things have been said in timeouts.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you've heard.
I've heard the story, yes. It was on Richard Lewis's show today.
Oh, so everybody knows. Great.
Yeah, Richard
I won't
Lewis
say it
on.
now, but if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? His main line is boosted, he goes down, and well, he was pretty high up there. Surely someone was underneath him, and they're starting to find that out now. I don't think Nifty's going to be able to escape. He does find 1 kill, and then is brought down by Semphis.
I think this is maybe the TSM people were hoping to see when they came here tonight. They might have been a bit shocked when they saw Cash and were concerned. But now here, after Cobble was won pretty one-sided fashion, TSM are delivering on what the expectations were for some. Or actually, I guess the majority based on betting patterns, but see them just waltzing into the A-bomb site here, losing 1 player on the round. And now they will be up 9-0 as Mitch just tries to see if he can hold this FAMAS way over on the B side of the map, near T-spawn.
Yeah, so power of the pause completely mitigated. That could be a problem. It was like their 1 chance to maybe rebound and get back into this. But could just completely shut down. Everything they tried to do in middle, just they get wrecked.
Terrorists win.
9-0. Mitch preserves the FAMAS, some armor, and a flash. Zips fan getting in there early. Overpass is one of Selfless's best maps. Twitch chat 2016.
See the Get Boner James in chat, so I think
Some people
watched
know.
today. Some people watched today. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'll just say throw some love over to the guys over at Thorne and Richard Lewis and just go watch the VOD of their talk show. It's right at the very end of the show. If you want to skip through the rest to hear the story, I think it's the very last thing they talked about. There you go.
It's good stuff.
It is indeed worth your time.
Oh, they're going for the boost. I like it.
Will it work? Will it blend?
They are getting very, very flash. They've been spotted out. Mitch gonna hold down the trigger. Still has 11 bullets, but can't get it done. Decides to try to fall back instead of holding his ground. And Semphis gets him with the Tech 9. But all right, Selfless. They've got the man advantage now. Relic's finding 2 kills. Nicely done. Semphis, the one left with an op 1 versus 3. Might as well go for it. They have so much money. So much money.
All the money.
All right. I get nothing done. Also, our cameraman is lagging out, by the way, so if there's any questionable camera antics, it's just an unfortunate circumstance.
Oh, okay.
Is what I was gonna go with. So if you want to spam T tours every time something questionable happens, by all means, go for it.
I mean, you were being nice. I picked up a bus and threw it on someone, so differing styles here between us. But now we're gonna get to this next round. Selfless need to win this. Definitely cannot afford to have their money reset in a moment like this, where TSM are so far ahead, and Nifty doing his due diligence to try to avoid that. As you look at that opening pick again on Semphis, we'll see if they can ride that to a victory. Last time around, he did something like this. They still wound up falling prey to the TSM aggression. So we'll reset, and Nifty gonna get boosted up here by his man Mainline.
I don't know if you've seen them use this yet. Selfless have been trying boosts all over the map. They played the more aggressive boost out there on short A, looking into the bathroom windows, keeping toms of overpass. They tried the boost then in construction, looking into the stairs room. That one didn't really work out, but I think, well, they did win that round, but still a bit sketch at that portion of the map. And then trying one here out at the sign. It looks like it won't even be tested. FNS, though, sick work. Knocking both Uber and Mitch down the stairs. Oh, we'll toggle the door real quick. And
I think the bomb is down, though, so no one's going to move from Selfless. I know the bomb's down, but Sick uses smoke to pick it up and get out of there. Well, not this round, not like this. Selfless did so well. Mainline had a couple of nice kills, but now Vice in a 1v2, but he gets flashed. Good one. Relax will take him out, and so Selfless will avoid the money reset, but they're still not out of the woods yet because they have to do a lot of rebuying, so they still could really have their economy reset in a bad way if this round doesn't work out, which would mean that TSM could still push this to, 12 rounds on their T side. So it's still kind of scary here for Selfless, but at least they've been able to muster up a couple of rounds here late in the half.
Yeah, better late than never. Now, I got a little worried when they still lost the round immediately after their pause, but it looks like what they talked about was able to come to fruition. God, speaking is so hard. Just a little bit later. So maybe there's a chance if they can win out here that they can bring this back, and that would certainly put us into a pretty long series overall, especially with the delays we had on the first map, and a lot of us still wondering what's going to happen with CLG Energy. I'm included in that. I imagine at this point we're just waiting. So
yeah,
everyone
that's what
will see
I've
that
been told.
in its entirety. It has not started, so don't panic. Just kidding.
No
everyone should totally panic.
I need some picnic baskets on fires. Emotes in chat, everyone. As we are seeing at TSM set up for a heavy B. They already had the smoke on a window, but some counter smokes come in on Monster to kind of hold them back for now. And Relics has already cheated over here with Uber and Mitch, so they're in position to defend against this. And even a TK comes in from TSM, so it couldn't have really gone worse for TSM.
Congratulations, you played yourself, TSM. Or have you? Finesse, trying to bring it back. Nah, I can't do it.
The Selfless, they get another one.
Hey,
that was a little subtle.
You got it in there.
Got it in there though.
That's all that really matters. Getting it in at the end of the day, right?
Indeed. Get boner,
Whatever feels natural.
Yep. Sorry, James.
He deserves it.
Yeah, you can't just be screaming that stuff out at LAN, man. People remember. Never forget.
People that aren't wearing soundproof headphones have ears.
Oh, man. Let's not forget that Selfless were at one point down 9-0, and now they've actually shown us a little bit of life in this half, so this is good news for them to kind of get back into this game and still maybe pose a little bit of a threat to TSM's advancement to the semifinals. TSM again, kind of go back to default automatic, being that aggressive lurk we talked about over at B, already inside construction, pushing the issue at sandbags, and even forcing a couple of smokes out here at B, so burning a little bit of utility, so doing his job. Everyone else, though, except for Finesse, is very heavily gathered up over towards Long A and bathrooms, so... And Automatic coming up the stairs now, so it seems like they're really looking to hit A here with Automatic getting off of his lurk and coming to assist on the A site.
Yeah, TSM, as you mentioned, really do like to be able to just group up and hit executes onto this ace site. And mainline might cause him a little bit of a problem as he's in a corner, but that's kind of just a one-kill position. I don't know if he's getting the support that he needs from the site, and he doesn't even get the one kill. Actually, maybe that was mainline that was there, but yeah, it was. He's gone down. Although since Selfless, the man in the back of the site there, it was Relics as well as Nifty, 2 kills and 1 kill respectively, have done a great job to hold on, and now Mid's coming up. And Nifty with another one. God, I don't even mean to do it. It's just so ingrained now.
Yeah, man.
The memes are taking over. It's actually a problem. I don't even have original thoughts anymore. It's just all memes.
4 in a row for Selfless, by the way, and they've actually forced TSM into a 4-spy situation, so they even have a chance to make it a 5th, which would be a great recovery given how this has started, if they can keep this thing going. As we are going to see TSM get pretty heavy inside the stairs with 4 players. Looks like they would just want to close the distance on mid, try to just play at close quarters, but no one's playing really aggressive for Selfless. They're all kind of playing deep inside the A bomb site, so TSM will just continue to work with the space they're giving to set up outside of the A site to just do a heavy explode, as they do have a couple of smokes to maybe form a little bit of a wall or something.
Yeah, this is crazy, and I can see Twitch chat starting to feel that momentum. You know, if this was in a stadium and those Selfless fans were there, they'd be getting hyped right now. As the comeback very well might be real. As we got Uber jumping up to scout over into construction. Seeing nothing, and it's TSM once again, this time just with Tech9's 2 smokes and a flash, armed up and ready to go ahead and take on the CT defense at the A site, consisting of Relics, Mainline, and Nifty.
Yeah, so it looks like the waiting game is coming to an end as TSM are looking to go ahead and plow in, but some counter incendiaries are going to hold them back just a little bit longer. They're gathering up here right up on the garden area, and the smoke will go down, and here is going to come the actual execute, but the rotate's already set in, but the flash going to catch Relics. Finesse going to be able to clear him out, take control of Optimus, and that bomb is going to get planted here, and they just continue to press through, and now even Nifty's gone. The op is out of the equation.
Oh, some good aggression here in the back halls, though, as they are making the rotation up from the B site. That'll even it up into a 3-on-3. Nothing was traded out from there. Now Finesse is going to fall. He's in a very predictable position, and Mitch doing a great job, making up for having 5 ADR, 8 rounds in, and what a quick and fairly flawless retake there from Selfless. Bomb went down, but hey, they still winning rounds. That is now 5 in a row.
Yeah. So great recovery this half. I'm not sure what they'll have on the terrorist side to kind of continue to pull through, but at least for now, they're showing us some life, and they've gotten back into the game. All of a sudden, it's not such a one-sided affair. It's a close contest, especially if they can win out this round and take pistol in the second half, then you'd have quite a game on your hands.
Another full round, though, coming out for TSM. Semphis gets out to his op, but has no nades to support it. And already, that is Nifty. Actually, no, sorry, that's Relics that has the second op, and it's in the B side. He's got the line of sight on Monster covered, which is perfect. I kind of asked to see that way back at the start of the first half. And oh, Mitch goes up to look at Sandbag, sees it smoked off, but then sees Automatic hopping up, and Mitch will oblige him with a bullet to the face.
Now we have a quick exchange going on here, and it's going in favor of Selfless in a big, big way. Only Synthis left now with the op, and he's getting flanked by mainline at stairs. B's completely controlled, so he's having a tough time here. Ouch. Yeah, so 6 in a row for Selfless to close the half. They've done a great job closing that gap on the scoreboard.
Damn, Selfless. I can't really continue that. There's no setup.
There's nothing.
But Twitch chat can take over. Imagine if they struck right out of that pause. That would have been more than likely 7 in a row. So they did a great job, and they've stayed in this. They've certainly seized all the momentum. If they grab the pistol in the second half, it's anyone's game just like that, and it could still remain competitive even if TSM grab it. So what was looking like a blowout actually turned into what could be a pretty sick map 3.
We'll see what TSM is going to be able to do here. I will say, once we get on to gun rounds, very aggressive team on the CT side, as you kind of saw elsewhere. Even at the cost of leaving B kind of open. So you'll see a lot of rounds where Sick kind of plays B solo, and Finesse and company will kind of push stairs, and they have, you know, like 4 pretty aggressive setup over on the A bomb side. So be on the lookout for some of those shenanigans in this game, I guess. So we'll see how Selfless responds to that on this T side, as they need to do some big things here to get back into the game.
All right. Sorry. Actually, for one time, we're kind of the brief hang up here because we were using the cameraman, which has the ability to finally send the game live. But our cameraman lagged out, so we're relying on robots. And they can't type that command. So we'll be going here in just a second. It's going to be too much longer. And do we have the stats up? Let's take a look at some of the stats real quick. We do. Big performance by Sick and FNS. Sick's actually been pretty good in all the maps, even though they did get pretty wrecked on cash. And another tight kill distribution as they kind of make the comeback here on Overpass. Seems like more or less a team effort. Relics and Mainline each with 10 kills apiece. Uber and Nifty with 9, and then Mitch there with 6. Had a tough game, but we did see him get some impact frags there at the end of the half to close it out. And the only clutch goes to Sick. 1v1. Shows you how pretty all the rounds that were won were all quite dominant.
Yeah, I mean, Sick and Finesse is kind of the 1-2 punch for this team now as far as entry fragging goes. We're able to do a pretty fair job. Cinemac not too bad. Vice certainly struggled. Just been kind of the consistent story for him on this team so far. Except for, I guess, on Cobble, he did okay. Did his job, did his part.
Yeah, well, I mean, consistency is always a good thing, but not necessarily when you're underperforming. But I will say it's a little too early to tell just yet. But 2-9 is kind of rough. Maybe needed him there when they started losing some of the rounds, and then Vice wasn't around to help. And so far, actually, every half that Vice has started off T side has been really bad. Just to, you know, put him on blast a little bit more. Sorry, Vice. But it's what I've noticed.
We're live in the pistol round here in the second half, as we are going to see a pretty aggressive A split from Selfless. 3 long, 2 short. Memphis is going to be kind of spotting this out here from the block. Vice and Automatic not too far away. They're actually clearing out stairs too, so they're giving themselves the option to maybe transition to B from here. Simpus is going to get a little bit aggressive by himself, mind you, so he could get caught out.
Yeah, this is crazy. Man's going to peek from stairs. That's Mainline. He's able to retreat and stay alive. He's still trying to give some repeaks, but doesn't have the support. Now Relics is going to fly out with full HP and start running up. Uber gets the kill out of long. 3 people exploding out of long. Sempis, they know where he is. He's accounted for. Now Relics pops his top off as Uber now pushing into bank and looking for some more fights. Wow, fadeaway shot into Automatic. Well done. And Selfless. 6 rounds in a row to close out the first half, and they look to be starting this off with a bang. Unless Sick with 2 HP does get 1 frag. And him and FNS on this retake as the bomb has gone down. This is going to be difficult for them, though. Finesse trying to work in. Oh, does get 1 more onto Nifty. Where's Sick? Sick is just run completely away, trying to save the armor. Meanwhile, Finesse is killing everybody.
Now the bomb is planted for Mainline, so it's not over just yet. But Finesse has a kit, but he has no HP.
Mainline's like, where's the other player?
Makes you wonder if Sick had stuck around, if they might have even had a chance.
Might have won that round.
Yeah, I mean, it's really questionable. They both had such low HP, like it would have been a crapshoot. Regardless, Selfless do take the pistol. Pretty dominant as far as execute went, but holding off the retake from Finesse was a little dicey, but they get the job done. And so they will go up 7-9, but they will face the force buy here of TSM.
All right, was the armor worth it from Sick? It does allow him to buy a Deagle. Still a lot of ifs in that last round if Sick had stuck around. That is for sure.
Now Nifty wants to try this boost. He wrecked us
We
with
saw
this.
the other team do it.
Yeah, let's check it out here.
Nah, I mean, it's a sick boost. Like, so many teams like to get aggressive off a long. But it won't be happening on this round. TSM gonna sit tight. Doubt on Semphis. Where's that actually at? Oh, he's jump spotting from behind the sight box up the short A. Long A being covered? Yes, because Vice has pushed up into bathrooms.
So pretty slow round as Selfless is just kind of spread out across the map, passive, looking for aggression, but TSM not doing any of that. Held back, pretty B heavy, but not in push-up position, just kind of sitting back in the site by Graffiti. Vice the only aggressive player in bathrooms. Will even get a kill, get the bomb down temporarily, but he can't hold that, so he's just going to fall back, take his one kill, allow the 5-on-4 advantage, but Relics will find Sick at Monster.
Yeah, spotted him, I think, before smoke went down and just kept on spraying and praying with the MAC-10 and comes away with the kill on the Sick. Vice getting smoked down and Finesse. Oh, that's unfortunate. It spotted in the short drain. Could have been actually pretty dangerous with the CZ that he had. And automatic hunting for some one digs. Spots Mitch. Won't be able to bring home the kill, though. And now Relic's playing aggressive on all these guys that are with the Deagles in close range. Probably panicking because this MAC-10 sounds really scary. And he'll get one more. Now he goes out with a Glock. It is Semphis just with the scout. Relics is gonna. Oh, there's only 2 bullets, but it's all he needs as he jumps in and pulls out the 4K here on the anti-eco round for Selfless.
So they get past the force buy, and now they will get an easier time. So the tie at 9-9 looks very likely at this point. Finesse will have the CZ and a couple of flashes, but everyone else just on USPs. I mean, Selfless, they may get 9 rounds in a row to tie this thing up after TSM had a huge lead.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's all gone now. At least Sick has a Bowie knife. The sound it makes.
You are obsessed, dude.
The sound it makes is so awesome. Relics giving it to him. He has got so much money.
Yeah, he does.
Man, Finesse with 18-12. Of course, so many of those 4 kills on the pistol round here in the second half that they lost. Well, that's rough, but overall, he had been having a pretty good game. And now Relic, same thing. Like he had a decent first half, but he's got a lot of frags here, just on the anti-eco rounds, round 2 and 3 of the second half in particular. And they're going to find Semphis. He'll be turning from the flash, and Uber will be getting $300. 9-9 and 9 in a row for both of these teams.
So we're all squared up now. Going to round number 19 of the third map of this series. Again, winner moves on to the semifinals to play against the winner of CLG and Energy. Coming up right after this, loser will be eliminated from the tournament. We'll have to play through the second qualifier bracket to have another chance to qualify for our $125,000 finals in London at the end of April. So let's get on with it then. The opening gun round in play. See Mitch on the stairs here. Looks lurking outside B. Simp is going to find the opening pick, though. Takes down mainline right away. Aggressive posturing here over at middle. You'll see this a lot. We'll just slowly fade back now into the site. Finds another one there on the Nifty.
Mitch, though, does have a rebuttal, but still it leaves Selfless in a bad position and into the first rifle round. This was the real test now coming into the second half. Yeah, momentum is great, but now TSM actually has money. And it is, oh, what? Finesse getting dinked up through the boards there. I think that was even before he jumped.
Yeah, it was right before he jumped, actually, so just kind of some crazy timing there as we do Selfless in a 3 versus 4, bombs it on Uber in the bathroom area with them. Relic's still trying to cause some disturbances over here on the B side of the map. Yeah, he did. He took down Sick and Finesse, both down 30 and 16, so softening up the defense quite a lot over here.
This isn't a great spot. I don't think he quite spotted the barrel, but whoa.
I don't know, man. I thought that was on.
All right.
Did he hit him through like a bar and something else? Because Relics is down to 79. I don't know.
I have no idea, but I thought that was a direct hit onto someone's battleship. Uber will be planting the bomb though, so they get that extra money. There's no nade to stop that from happening. Except this honestly could have tried to hit some spam shots to deny the plant. I don't think him spamming and giving up, you know, his position puts him in much danger when he had 2 members coming down off from Graffiti. But yeah, whatever. Some extra money from Selfless, but TSM were really just focused on winning that round, and that's
okay,
what they
so
did.
I can't guarantee this, but based off of like the bullet marks I see up here, I think he hit Relics through the corner of a wall and one of the railing bars. So
Nice.
that's why he barely did any damage to Relics with that option. I think he did actually.
10 damage.
Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Nah, I mean, it makes sense. It looked like when he was kind of flicking over, he might have went through the wall there at upper and then chipped through like the sight box or railing or something. So yeah, well, I guess we'll say he hit him. Didn't really make a difference. I guess the bomb went down was the only difference. So some extra money and some more utility for Selfless. We're going to go real quick into B, and oh, let's see, is there going to be a Molotov for barrels? Because Sick got in there without being blind, and well, that nade's going to be a good one. Or not. And okay, Sick finally, the Molotov goes in. The fire extinguisher coming in way too late. Does finally go down, but he's already dead. Selfless have got that initial kill, and they're getting the bomb down, maintaining decent post-plant position. So everything going well. Mainline flashed after the plant, but able to slide away over to short. And another Molotov going to go out to barrels. That'll stop Automatic from pushing up.
Still on mid though, still trying to see if they can't make this work. Finesse going to push into Monster, but Nifty waiting for him with open arms and an op, which the op was more dangerous there. Now Automatic trying to see if he can still make this thing work. What? Two last bullet headshot! And now it's just Syphis versus Mainline. Mainline. No Syphis is there. Syphis pushes through though, gets the kill, but I don't think he has enough time to defuse. Maybe it's close. It's down to the wire. No, not quite. Uber.
Oh my goodness.
What a shot, dude. My God.
And then Mainline is going to lose that duel after Uber somehow comes out with that 3K. He loses to a USP, and then still not enough time.
Wow, dude, what
that
a round.
was ridiculous.
That was a crazy timeline of events in just a span of maybe 20 seconds. And that B-bomb site. But Selfless, they tie the game up, and TSM, no money, have to save here. And so Selfless could have their first lead of the game right here and now, man. What a recovery.
What a round. What a way to lose a round. TSM now broken. Just pistols on this one. They've bought some P250s and 157. The rest are P250s. So slightly armed and dangerous, but no armor. Even if they get a kill, they'll be hard-pressed to put a rifle to much more use. They'll certainly just be trying to save it. But we're still a minute 20 left in the round. Selfless taking it all slow, looking to avoid a stack. They'll do their due diligence and clear out everything.
Do have a pretty aggressive push here on stairs, +2 construction, so they're all right in this, you know, confined area here, connecting the two sites. Mitch is going to be there on stairs, so maybe he might catch some of this, as everyone else is looking to take control of middle.
Where did Mainline just shoot? Was that weird? I thought I heard a
Got
shotgun.
out of there, is what he did.
But there are none. Finesse using his fallen comrade as cover. We'll
They
find
actually
a kill on Nifty.
get a couple of kills this round, and Finesse does have an AK. So not all is lost here. The bomb does plant at A. Automatic is here. I don't know if they expect him to be right there on the stairs. It takes Uber down to 17. And kills Mainline. Oh no, this retake could work.
Oh man, they checked that spot too, but Uber was just quicker on the trigger. Now Automatic struggling to get that kill. Does eventually find it. Relics set up on the good post plant situation. Molotov going to go in, but immediately extinguished. And oh, Relics peeking out. That was aggressive, was kind of nuts. The bomb will be tagged, but he's getting shot at. Please don't re-peek. Bomb not actually completely planted for Relics, which is maybe why he was wanting to re-peek. But there he goes. He hears another tap. He goes out for one more. He knows there's no time. Probably realized there wasn't a kit either, so he dies,
Right.
But that was pretty much the play to 100% win that round.
Still a pretty good round for TSM when they didn't really invest so much into it. I mean, they killed every
Certainly.
single player. They forced a lot of rebuys. So, I mean, Selfless, they're out of cash after this purchase. I mean, they could be forced right onto a save immediately if TSM come up with this round. So this round is pretty much worth 2 for either team, I think is the best way to put it. So it could be TSM taking the lead back or Selfless increasing their lead a bit more, depending on how this particular round plays out. See a lot of presence at B here from Selfless, but Symphysis catches Relics right away.
Yeah, and I don't know, they were spamming through the boards, which is what you do if you normally also threw the Molotov, but either they didn't have the Molotov that supports it, or the Molotov missed, as sometimes it will just blow up in the air if you throw it slightly wrong. I don't know, didn't really see what happened at the start, but they were not expecting someone to have pushed through since they were spamming it, and Symphysis grabs a free kill, but that was one heck of a shot onto very, very top of Finesse's head, so he's been scalped. And Selfless with the man advantage. Some of these guys are getting pretty low, but oh, sick! Able to find 2 as I think he jumped through that smoke in NA fashion. Mainline in construction. He was supposed to be the lurk, already set up at a post plant. Now he's got to go in and get everything done himself. 1v2. Actually got out to a pretty unsuspected position. And gets sick for free, but reloading because he's on 4 bullets, but doesn't find the cover to do it. And Vice gets a free frag, and that ties it right back up at 11-11.
Yeah, I mean, what a crazy round that was, but Sick and company coming up massive there in the end to tilt it back into TSM's favor, despite some of the entries that Nifty was getting on the barrels and such. And so Selfless just on a force buy here, just Tech-9's armor and utility. Looks like they may just try to plow this B bomb site yet again and hope for better results this time. They're not going to have Automatic in a quick rotation position, so they're actually going to get like a straight-up 5-on-2 here at B.
I'll slow it down a little bit, but they're starting to throw some things over. I'll telegraph it somewhat. The rotations come in, but blind in the pit, blind on the site, doesn't matter. Every terrorist has that code memorized. They punch it in, the bomb goes down. 4-on-3 right now, and Uber even able to come away with an A1S in this situation. So a very, very good one, and TSM got to be thinking, man, why didn't we fortify B a little bit more?
Yeah, like I said, they like to do the aggressive A setups initially, but they like to add in a third and sometimes even a 4th person to that, which means their A-B rotator Automatic can sometimes be really far off from rotating, which leaves B a bit exposed, and Selfless able to capitalize on that this round.
That kill out of Symphysis was pretty funny. It looked like he was like, I could just imagine him screaming cannonball as he was jumping into the water out of the window, and then he gets headshot by Uber, taken out of the sky. Uber's now 20-17. Relics is 20-16, so everyone doing really well. Mitch still down there at the bottom. He had an abysmal first half, but he's starting to come back online just when they need him. 12-11 is the score. Let's check in with Vice. Vice 5-16, also having a hard time. And on the CT side, it's not gone much better.
So TSM going to be just on pistol armor here, so it's a chance for Selfless to push the lead around further before TSM's going to be back onto a buy. Well, actually, they may not. Like, if Selfless can go ahead and get past this force buy, they could skate up to kind of 14-11 before there's really any money in the bank for TSM. Their money's been reset twice this half.
Yeah, that'll be tough, and let's see if we see some of the characteristic traits of Symphysis and possibly Valens if they get into a rut and just kind of force buy themselves out of this on the CT side. This time they will take an aggressive play. It's just Relics who started off the round lurking here and will remain lurking here and kills both men that are trying to hunt him down. Well, very well done, and at that point Selfless can just group up and hit whichever site. They don't have much to worry about now. Relics is even still lurking and causing potentially more damage.
Yep. Continues to dish out frags. He's found all 3 kills this round, which has left A completely open. So a free bomb plant for sure coming in. Vice finally silences Relics and picks up that AK. But Symphysis is the only A defense left here, but just a CZ. I think he's even been spotted. So yeah, he'll get dealt with right away by mainline. And so this is going to be 13-11. And again, TSM, they have no money really. I mean, they have a 2-round loss bonus coming in next round. So the highest money is going to be Automatic at 29.50. So that's not a whole lot to work with.
Nah, they desperately need to save this AK. Selfless, though, not really in the best position to go out and hunt for frags, but I think it's still worthwhile. And mainline is getting really, really close. But Vice, this is like not an angle you check, and it's so dark up here in T-spawn. That's certainly a kill he will get. So 2 more for Vice. Unfortunately, not super impactful in winning a round, but slightly impactful in the sense that keeping this AK into the next one will help them a lot, and he goes down. That's unfortunate. You back up into a corner in T-spawn. Once you're spotted, there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, pretty much tells the whole story. So TSM not gonna have anything to work with this round pretty much at all. They will upgrade a couple of pistols, but no armor, no utility. They know they need to be able to get a full buy next round to contest Selfless when they go for map point. And how far this game has spun out of control. TSM at one point had a 9-0 lead, man, and now they're down 13-11. So that is not good statistically in TSM's favor at all.
I think Relix is... I still haven't noticed if he's throwing the Molotov or not, spamming on those boards.
Ooh.
He doesn't have one and everyone else does, so I think he threw the Molotov and spammed, but I haven't actually seen the Molotov landing, so I think he might be missing it.
I'm not sure, but Sick got run boosted across here, so they may not I don't think Relix knows that he crossed here, so if they do decide to go B at some point, maybe Sick can catch a couple people off guard. But it looks like they're going to be heading over towards A instead, but there is a triple man bathrooms hold here. So this also could catch people. So there's like 2 traps that have been sprung by TSM this round. We'll have to see if either one of them pans out.
Got some people coming back into the stream saying, I turned this off when it was 9-0. Well, surprise. Selfless. 13-11 right now. The power of the pause. It's actually pretty scary because they paused, lost the round immediately after, but then were able to start coming back. And Mainline's checking everything. This guy's not going to be... So is Mitch, and actually Mitch will be responsible. Oh, just misses automatic, and then Mainline caught out. That's automatic to push through. Watching the site go. Finesse quickly trying to make a play. Capitalize on some of the chaos, but Mitch shuts it down. And, oh, nearly the teammates. Nifty comes away without a frag, but 14-11... As we did kind of expect, you touched on that scoreline earlier when we looked at the economy, and yeah, what should have happened happened. Selfless in the lead and possibly able to close it out with the round win here in round 26.
Yeah, I mean, this is TSM's best hope at trying to bring this thing back in, at least within regulation. Because if this doesn't work out, not much money even going to the next round either. I mean, most money $3,100, I think, next round. So this is do or die for TSM, really. And imagine TSM, a big name brand that's been practicing for 2 months together, losing to a team that's using basically 2 tryouts.
Yeah, that's rough. But I mean, if you want the TSM, they've done this to themselves, right? Like, if you want the scoop on that, I believe Richard Lewis and Thorne have covered that as well. I feel like I'm selling out for them. I have spent a lot of time with them recently.
I didn't hear that. That's relevant to this stream too. So what can you tell us about that?
Well, the fact is, TSM is an org. Like, I don't even know what information's out there, so I don't know what I want to say. But let's say they weren't competitively matching salaries and they lost a top 10 world team at a time when it was very, very difficult to acquire another team. So congratulations, you played yourself. This is the roster you have now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be something about the players itself, not the org.
No.
But yeah, I think that org thing was already well known.
But they have a chance here to try to bring this back. Trailing by 3 rounds now. Got some flashes up, no kits, so they will need to defend on the sites. Retakes will be difficult.
Relix just continues to be an absolute menace on the B side of the map, looking to take out Sick and lands it, and he knows another guy's there because that player was obviously boosted, so he's getting a lot of information. And now it's going to be an A hit off the back of it. The Synthesis hasn't rotated yet, and they have no clue once just sitting inside the smoke. And the site's going to be Vice. He will be able to pick up one. Bomb is going to get planted. Oh,
nice shot.
Catches Vice swinging around. That was a very nice shot indeed. And this is Selfless looking to get map point. Let's Automatic Company can retake. That was a decent spray transfer from Automatic. He does some damage to Mainline, but doesn't quite find the frag, and Mainline just falling back, anticipating this push into the bathrooms. Mitch will catch it, and now it's a 2 versus 1. Automatic has an incendiary, has Mitch on low HP, does get that kill, but still has to worry about Mainline. There's an incendiary on the bomb, so he can't defuse, and he doesn't have a kit. This is not good.
Yeah, no one had a kit from the start. Always knew it was going to be tough if bomb went down. Now he will spot Mainline. Mainline doesn't need to peek. The man's shooting at you. He's coming for you. You will die, but you've done what you needed to do. You wasted enough time. Automatic finds a 4K, but they still will lose the round. Selfless out to match point now. It's 15-11, and TSM, show me the money.
Man.
You don't have a lot of it.
Relix has just been an absolute thorn in TSM's side over on the B site, man. He's constantly getting kills, and better yet, he's just caused so many rotation problems for TSM.
Yeah, and he's also killed them a lot as well. He's got 25 kills. Top frag in the server right now.
So this could be it. This could be TSM getting eliminated.
Yep, single elimination best of 3. It looks like TSM may be out of it. They've got to come back of their own to mount now after winning 9 in a row to start off this map. And they will find the first kill here. Finesse actually grabs that with the CZ. Sick is going to surf himself over into a... oh, he's actually not going to slide over. He's going to stay really, really far back.
Ooh.
And Sempus grabs Relics on the T side, you know, rotating around.
Look at the position he has. Now they just have him boxed in here at B lobby.
Yeah, so Sempus way aggressive out of mid. He's made quite the play and found himself an AK for his troubles.
It's sad that you have 4 guys in the 20s and you're still losing this game if you're TSM.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, I guess Tempest is not quite me, but you get my point.
Oh my god, Nifty hits that.
Later, sick.
Silver Surfer has been brought down. His main line gonna push out. Didn't spot that man jumping up. And that'll cost him. He'll go down. No automatic working around the other side of the column. And again, ring around the Rosie automatic. Pocket full of Posey? Why not? Finish it off.
So, the first step has been taken by TSM to come back and put this thing into OT. Selfless's money is even kind of low here. Relic's not much cash. Uber has enough to get an AK out. Tech 9 for Relics. TSM still a little bit low. Just an ump on Vice. But the people who have been getting the kills are on full rifles, so they still have a good chance here. Quick be executed. They take a lot of damage coming through Monster, but they still get the entry on the Finesse.
Yeah, sick. Trying to get out of here. Flash is coming from upstairs. That's going to be automatic. Trying to support his teammate and get him out of there. Everyone very blind, but Mainline's able to work onto the site and plant the bomb. And they get off to the post plants, but they're getting picked off. So only Relics and Mitch alive. Mitch jumps up on barrels. He'll be taken down by Sick, who had stayed in that position for a pretty long time. Actually left and even started to come back to it. And now it's Relics. Yeah, caught on both sides. He's pinched. He goes down. Bomb to be defused. TSM really working on that comeback now.
Yeah, and even with the 2-round loss bonus in the bomb, but they're still pretty low cash on Selfless. So they have a decision to make. Do we do another kind of forced Tech 9 buy and, you know, hit B again and try our luck there again? Or do we take a save and put this to the 30th round to decide things? Looks like they will Tech 9 armor a bit, but I think they're calculating pretty well here on how much money they'll still have next round to make a full complete buy, so that's good. So give yourself a small chance to do it here, but you still have a pretty comfortable buy next round. Yeah, they're just going to smash B again.
Yeah, try to keep it a little bit close, limit that money at TSM. That's so important for them on their comeback, and then make sure that you've got enough money with the bonus that you'll have to go for a rifle round in the next. It'll be pretty tight, though, actually.
TSM
not a lot of money.
Take B, but they just line up so many kills right there.
Yeah, more like the we have nades B. Just the nades and the Molotovs over to Sandbags pretty much close that round down. Relics is still the last survivor. He's brought down now by 6. So within 1 round, it's gone the full 30. The money there for Selfless. It will be a rifle round. Some of them will be lacking some key nades, but it should be enough to keep it close and maybe close it out. But TSM, real good chance now pushing this into OT.
So this is the final round of regulation, at least. Selfless can do this. They will eliminate TSM from this first qualifier bracket. TSM will have to come back into the second one to try again. But we could see an OT very likely here. TSM has a lot of money. Has the firepower advantage. Simple's getting very aggressive at Upper Park here with that off. Does not find anything, but able to get back with no damage dealt.
Oh, and they actually kind of threw a Molotov a little early there. I think Selfless wasting some of that utility. They don't have a lot of it, but I guess they'll escape that because TSM's going to back completely off of the long control. They had initially backed off to a tree rock setup in which a Molotov would pretty much clear out that position and allow Selfless to take full control, but now passive on the site, even though it's 5v5. TSM giving up a lot of map control right now.
Yeah, and Finesse has already taken a lot of damage from Relics to that smoke at Monster, so he's a bit softened up here. As we are going to see Selfless get control of bathrooms. Relic still lurking over here towards B. So pretty default stuff here from Selfless, but a lot of pressure over towards long A. Automatic will try to creep up here, actually, and see if he can't find anything in the bathrooms. Got a smoke for cover.
Automatic on a pretty aggressive angle. How is it being supported by Semphis? Okay, Semphis is covering the bathrooms. Automatic's got his run up on the other side. So a pretty good crossfire right now, and a great flash by Automatic. He's going to get triple peeked. Will they line up for him? Oh, they're blind even, but they Mitch rather is able to trade it out. Semphis brings down Mitch, and then both relics. Nifty will kill him. TSM 3 plays 2. They've got the advantage. Time is low, but the bomb's going down, and Vice caught out for free from behind truck. Bomb, though. Okay, now it gets planted. I thought he stopped arming the bomb for a second. But no, it's planted, and it's in a 2-on-2. Nifty gets the shot onto Sick, and Uber is in such a strong position. He's actually, though, the bomb is planted on the front side where FNS is retaking from. It's not actually planted for Uber. Nifty might be alone, but it won't matter. It'll hit the shot, and wow, they push it to the brink, but Selfless will win 16-14, and TSM got to be scratching their heads saying, what the hell happened? How did we lose that after starting 9-0?
Yeah, I mean, they got absolutely blindsided on Cash, so that was just, I don't know how else you spell that. That was terrible. And then they win Cobble pretty convincingly, so props to them there. They did a good job, had a good game. But then it came to Overpass. Like you said, they were up 9-0 on their T side, mind you, of Overpass. You know, highlight some of those words, emphasize a couple. And then they still lose the game in the end, 14-16. So great job for Selfless. I mean, they're playing with 2 tryouts and managed to take out what's supposed to be one of the top orgs in North America. So, yeah, there's that. But we are going to hop into this next series now ASAP with CLG and Energy. So we're not really going to take any break at all. We're not even really going to get to talk too much about picks and bans or anything either, because CLG and Energy have been ready to go for a while. Thank you to them to elect to kind of wait it out, because they knew that we were still casting that game and we wanted to broadcast their full BO3. So we're going to be able to hop into the next game pretty quickly here. Looks like first map is going to be Mirage. Let's give us a quick break to just kind of reset real fast, and then we'll be right into Mirage in just a few moments.